Man, bro.
Hey, bro, yo, you good, bro?
No, fam. No, I'm good. I'm straight.
Hey, look, nah, no judgment here, bro. I'm just saying, it's okay to feel what you're feeling and have your emotions. It's okay. Like, it's part of it.
You probably would look at me and think I don't have enough faith, right? All these tears and frustration must mean I don't believe in God. Am I not praying enough? Am I not doing enough? Like, that's probably what you're thinking.
No, not at all, actually. I actually think the very opposite, like, you're pretty consistent in your prayer life, bro. Like, I'm around you pretty much enough. I think you pray enough and your faith is pretty evident in your life.
Come again?
Yeah, man, look, all I'm saying is your faith is not predicated or determined by your emotions. Just because you get upset, you may shed a few tears. You might find yourself angry or something along those lines due to just something that didn't happen the way you expected it to. It doesn't really mean that you're less of a believer or that you're faithless or that, because you feel like you should be more or further ahead than like you really aren't. And God's just disappointed. Like, nah, man, that's not even accurate.
Are you for real? I've never heard it said to me like this. I mean, I'm always told that the more that I cry, the more that I shed tears, or the more that I get upset and angry at something, then that must mean I don't believe in God enough to do the impossible, to do the miraculous, to heal, to restore, or that I must not be praying enough. I didn't believe in God enough. Or here's the kicker. Here's the best one, that I wouldn't be feeling like this if I actually believed in God. Or better yet, here's another one. Like, if I had actually been doing the healing work and had actually been healing properly, then this wouldn't be hurting me as much as it is. But it is, yo. It just is.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I feel that. And there's a lot of people who actually feel the same way. So you're definitely not alone in that. And I think this is one of those moments where we just have to remind ourselves of the biblical precedents on these kinds of things, like Psalms. Psalms is a beautiful book. And yet all of the authors at one point or another are really expressing some level of spiritual exhaustion, tired, fatigued, tearful, in anguish and pain. And they're processing it with God, raw and unfiltered. I encourage you to read it. What about Jesus, bro? You remember Jesus standing in front of the tomb of Lazarus? We're talking about the same Jesus who had the power to resurrect Lazarus from the dead. And he still wept. Ain't that crazy? Man, I think it says a lot. And then don't even get me started on David, bro. David is an amazing individual in the scriptures. When we think about his relationship with Jonathan, how they both loved each other as their own souls, and yet it came a point where they had to depart. And what did we read? Man, they grieved each other. I just think it says a lot. And I think it's one of those things where we have to be mindful that God is not afraid of our emotions. And in fact, he created us with them. And because of that, we're actually operating and not fighting against the design when it comes to experiencing emotions in our life. And the big thing is that we actually are seeing emotions not as something that's distracting us or something that isn't good for us, but they're actually indicators that not only give us information to be able to filter through our thinking, allow our thoughts to tell our emotions how to feel instead of allowing our emotions to tell our thoughts what to think. We actually get the opportunity to process this stuff with God and just be raw and unfiltered and trusting that he's with us and close to those who are brokenhearted.
Wow. I thank you for that.
Yeah, man. No problem. I'm glad I could share that with you, bro, and just be able to sit with you. What you about to get into, though?
I just think I'm going to go cry a bucket of tears now.
Oh, okay. No problems, bro. No problem. Look, listen, I definitely encourage you to take your time, all the time you need. But listen, man, it's a moment. You're able to have a moment. Just don't stay here and allowing yourself to maybe drown in your emotions instead of actually learning what to do to pick up the pieces from here and moving forward with what remains, being able to rest in the peace that's already available and promised to you. All right. But just know, I'm here for you, bro. I got you.
Hey, you the one. You them ones.